That particular moment, you had to, little part of that you had to mention in the quiet manner, silence manner, into their ear, okay, whatever all those done, will ever willing to forgive you, be ever, we are forgiving intention again. The reason behind for you to do well is for you to be a good person. That's the reason. That's where you post or ask them to come to this participate program. In silence manner have to be. When you walk into the manner, you must be silent, just contemplate. For this particular child, after 1 week period, can't do miracle, and this certain step they able to improve. What you have to do it, in silence manner, just radiate to God as well. That's important. They will radiate to God towards you as well. As a metta, the metta can do a lot of wonders in our life. If you radiate to God, your own son and daughter, there's a lot of things you have to find out. In the house, when you do it in this manner, also you can get as benefit be able to experience as well.
How rude to your mother, how rude to your father, how you some in the silence manner, some of them openly, you call your mother and father, some of them I understand you mentioned. This is a good opportunity for you to ask for forgiveness for all those things. Hurting mother and father very bad, after the time if you know it's not good thing to do it. The parents' blessing is very much important. It's a great, wonderful opportunity for you to kneel down, asking forgiveness from your mother and the father as well. And each and every one of you have to recite the chant very clear and louder enough to hear English, the Pali, English, and also the Mandarin as well. Okay, when they are not sufficient, the Namo Buddhaya cannot be louder, very small. Too loud. This voice is enough. Cannot be more than that. Don't be louder. Parents also have to take this Anamudra and come in front of their child. Okay? Walk in line. there's a story mentioned, is getting the permission, getting blessing from the Father, and Mother. There's someone in our life. There's no compromise. There's no replacement. There's no replacement motherhood or fatherhood. This life, this whole universe cannot find another replacement to replace your mother's role or replace your father's role. Nobody able to do it such a. There's a beautiful part of the motherhood and fatherhood, the great love, the great compassion made in their heart and mind. This is the important time. There's no the undivided great love to be mentioned. Mother and father protect their son and daughter like their own eye. This is the important part of our here. This concentration recall all those great qualities, and that's where today you are standing in front of your mother and father. You are standing your daughter and son as well to ask for the blessing, ask for the forgiveness. Whatever things you've done in your life period, it's a wonderful opportunity for you to ask the things. This body is a very long tradition. It's not the joke. It's not the what called the something new. It's the history, the generation by generation. Your forefathers maintain such a strong quality. This is slowly moving away from your heart, from your mind. That's where the whole problems today. A lot of problems from your child, a lot of problems your daughter as well. In order to protect, in order to continue this rich culture, rich value, we have to uphold somewhere, we have to start somewhere. This is the important things.
Once you teach your parents, you can still bring joy and happiness to your parents in any way that you can. If you can study hard and bring joy and happiness to your parents, do it by all means. If you can mop the floor, wash the dishes to your parents, and bring joy and happiness to them, do it by all means. And this is an encouragement for you to do it when you go from here today. So, with that, let's come back to our original positions. Look at your children, make it more experiential. Use this moment to do something that you have never done in your life. To experience something that you've never experienced in your life.
I worship you at your feet, dearest Mother. I wish you a peaceful life of 100 years.
顶礼母亲，感谢母亲10月怀胎含辛养育之恩，我今顶礼母亲足下，愿她福寿康宁。
I have no words to recount the hardships, dearest Mother, you underwent on my behalf. From the day I was born, I dearly worship you, loving Mother. When I cry, you allow me to sleep with deep love and affection. You washed me and cleansed me so caringly. Oh, dearest Mother, may you attain Nirvana.
祝福母亲，自我出生那天起，母亲带我受的苦难是难以言喻的。母亲对我的宠爱培育之恩会更是无量。母亲，我今顶礼您足下，祈愿彼此相应，我的罪障，愿您早日了脱生死，永胜菩提。
We now respect your mother, Anjali, Vanda, Olivia. Duthyambi, Anjali, Vanda, Olivia. Tatyambi, Anjali,
Please stand up. One more time, closer to your mother, close to your mother. Front, close to your mother, not there, and my father can be mother, father is busy. Okay? Just you can touch or hug and just give them your blessing to the child. It's wonderful. Go back to your place again, go back to your place. You want to say something, then maybe just okay, go back to the place again, move away from the mother. Anjali to worshiping Father.
I worship the feet of my mother, who kisses and caresses me, and places me amongst kings when it comes to my welfare.
顶礼母亲，顶礼父亲，感念父亲对我宠爱加倍之恩。我经感恩而顶礼父亲主下。
I have no words to recount the sacrifices, dearest Father, you made for my welfare and well-being since my childhood. I deeply worship you, noble Father. Whenever I was hurt or upset, you comforted me so tenderly. You cared for me and helped me in every way possible. O loving Father, may you attain nirvana.
祝福父亲，自我出世那天起，父亲带我受的苦难是难以言喻的。父亲对我的宠爱培育的恩惠更是无量。父亲，我今领你您主下，祈愿以此消灭我的罪障，愿您早日了脱生死，得灭了往生，得胜菩提。
Anjali, Nanda, Vidya, Vidyani, Anjali, Nanda, Vidya, Vidyani, Anjali, Vanda, Vidya. Just walk towards your Father. Just walk towards your Father. Just look for a while. And just ask forgiveness. It's wonderful. Just ask forgiveness. Whatever things want to be done. You will know sometimes unintentional some certain thing we will ask forgiveness. Okay, I can say lucky. Okay, this particular program actually is even though the many years in the Buddhist circle, but so far putting to the practical side, this are very recent years. Actually, most of the encouragement done by the Datu Kumaritse is here today as well to Amipo, just over the giving respect for the mother and father. But before that, I would like to invite Datu Kumaritse to say, he take a lot of trouble. He printing all those leaflets, he printing all those posters. Take everywhere, every corner to encourage and be one of this great mission. He's doing what for the various Buddhist centers, distributing for the the importance of the raising, important for the respecting mother and father, how much benefit we able to gain from there, how much contribution child able to get as well. This is a great mission what we are going all over the places we go around promoting this particular program. I would like to invite to share some thought with each and every parents as well as for the children this particular moment.
Dhammaputris and Dhammaputras. Now, some of you are wondering what is this greeting Sukhi Hotu. Normally you wish each other good morning or good afternoon or good night. Sukhi Hotu means may you be happy and well always. It is a far meaningful and certainly the greeting which the Buddha himself used, but we don't use it. So I have been promoting this greeting of Sukhi Hotu. I'm sure you have not wished each other Sukhi Hotu. Can you please wish either your papa, your mama, or whoever is next to you Sukhi Hotu? Please wish Sukhi Hotu with the palms together. Don't be shy. Surely you want your papa and mama to be well and happy always, don't you? And surely papa and mama want your children to be well and happy. So make it a practice. First thing in the morning, husbands, please wish your wife Sukhi Hotu. Before you go to bed, wish your husband Sukhi Hotu. Husband, surely you want your wife also to be well and happy. Wish her Sukhi Hotu, and children and the whole family wish each other Sukhi Hotu. Why I have deliberately started my short talk today with this is to focus on the practice and practical application of Buddhism in everyday life. We learn Buddhism, we read a lot about Buddhism, but we don't internalize and we don't make it part of our life. So this is a very good program that we have gone through. Buddhism is a complete education and a complete training program. But don't make this the be-all and end-all of your training program. Continue with whatever you have learned, like Sukhi Hotu and various other things that you have learned, and make it second nature to you, so that you not only know the Dhamma, but you become part of the Dhamma. So today I am most grateful to Most Venerable Reverend for giving me this opportunity to talk. You can sit down now, please. You have stood already for some time. Please sit down. Please sit down and be comfortable. For giving me this opportunity to share with you some experiences that I've had in trying to promote the practice and the practical application of Buddhism in real life. In everyday life. That is the value of Buddhism. Knowing Buddhism is one thing, being what you know of the Dhamma is a completely different thing. And unless you keep on inculcating, making it a way of life, making it part of your culture, part of your thinking process, you won't be benefiting from the Dhamma. So this particular practice of worshipping parents, of honoring parents, of the joy of honoring your parents is something I'm most grateful to Most Venerable Reverend, because when I first started it, everybody was very reluctant to follow it, because change is very difficult, and to make people change and to adopt something very difficult. So Most Venerable Reverend have taken up this particular practice and incorporated it in the Novitiate program. So that is the background to how this has become part and parcel of the Novitiate program. And it becomes the epitome, the piece de resistance, the most important, I would say, learning of your whole program. Because, as the Buddha taught, even if you put your mother on your right shoulder and your father on the left shoulder and look after them and nurse them for 1,000 years, you would never be able to repay all that they have done for you. And particularly mother, because in our Dhamma, the teachings of the Buddha, the mother takes a very important position or status in the family. We are all born of our mothers. And the mother goes through the risk of death. The risk of death. Every time a mother gives birth to a child, she risks her life. And even before that, there are a great deal of sacrifices she makes. So we must imbue this particular teaching of the Buddha into our own psyche, into our own thinking, in terms of expressing our gratitude for all the sacrifices the mother makes. So don't make it only a ceremonial practice in the Vihara today. My objective and our purpose is to make it a daily practice at home. That is the essence. So in many viharas I've gone and they are very, very appreciative. In Subanjaya, for example, many of the parents come and tell me, Dato, thank you for teaching us this. We did not know about this practice. And my children are very calm now. They are very well-mannered, very well-behaved. They are very appreciative of what the parents do for them. And they are more obedient. And they are more responsive to whatever we tell. So there has been a very real, some cases, very dramatic changes in the behavior, in the thinking first, in the behavior, and in the progress of the sons and daughters in their education and all aspects of life. So that is the benefit you are going to get from this practice. And in fact, we are incorporating this together with another important practice of paying due homage and recognition and appreciation of the trials and tribulation and the importance of motherhood, the sacredness of motherhood. So we are hoping to organize a program where we have Mata Pitu Vandana. The Mata Pitu Vandana will incorporate the Buddha's teaching of honoring sacredness of motherhood and also giving spiritual fortification for all expectant mothers through the paritas and various other religious practices that we follow. The baby in the mother's womb is alive, and that baby that is unborn will be benefited from the vibrations, from the truth of all the paritas. And we, in particular, Buddhists have an Angulimala parita, especially for expectant mothers. The third element we try to incorporate is those children born in that month where we are having this program, they can adopt a Buddhist name. There are wonderful Buddhist names for boys and girls with great deal of meaning. And this program has already been done in many viharas, very successful, and they are repeating. So why not, most venerable Reverend, we have it in this vihara as well. So shall I proceed with the actual gatha itself and the practice of paying homage? Can you please? Done already, okay. But do you know the meaning of the verses? Does Ma say? Okay, very good, wonderful. So let me congratulate finally all parents and guardians and caregivers for taking the trouble to bring your children to the vihara to have this benefit of going through a wonderful training program. The children would not be able to come to this program on their own. And we need to be mindful of the fact that we brought these children into the world. It is our duty and our responsibility as mothers and fathers to give them this opportunity. And unless we give them this opportunity from a young age, they would have other influences, and then it is difficult to bring them to respond positively to such programs. Children I congratulate you for having enrolled for this program. Please pass the word around that it is a wonderful program, you have benefited. I feel confident that with these lessons and practices that you have acquired during this short period will make you very successful in life. You will have a very healthy life and you will enjoy happiness and peace. Sukhi Hotu Dhammaputris and Dhammaputras. Mother and parenting, key to social structuring. Because in talks you can't cover the whole thing. This book is being recognized as a manual for expectant mothers, newborn babies, infant learning and development, and also the aspect of filial piety. How do we train our children to care for their parents when they are in advanced age, in their twilight years? It is a major problem not only in Malaysia but all over the world. Although filial piety is part and parcel of Chinese culture, although filial piety is supposed to be in the blood because of the heritage and civilization and culture, but today many families are facing this problem and it has become a national problem. Thank you so much.